Well, it has suffered, but it not just. I mean, it's me too because I'm experimenting, as you guys know. I mean, sometimes I play Gulak, sometimes I play Capono, sometimes I play Ebanks, sometimes I play Meta, sometimes I play. And so right now our bench hasn't gotten a great rhythm, and I have something to do with that. And so I can't, at least not yet. I can't really evaluate our bench the right way in terms of where they should be at this point until I can be a little bit more consistent with them.
Where is that place you think where you do need to sort of
settle? Say one more time.
Where is that spot in the season where you think you may just need to settle in on a rotation, even if it's not exactly, you don't know everything you need to feel like you need to know?
Hopefully halfway through the season, we'll be right there. I can't guarantee it, but you hopefully by then, after All-Star break, that you have a comfort zone of what you're trying to do, offensively, defensively, rotation-wise, and now it's a tweak here and a tweak there, as opposed to changing a few things like I'm kind of doing on the fly.
Coach, you mentioned the just sheer amount of games in the last couple of weeks. So there are practices actually coming up this week for the first time in a long time. Are you eager to get to that? Do you have stuff that you know that we want to put in on these days, or are you still trying to think about Dallas and not getting to there yet?
Yeah, I'm trying not to get into that as much because I think there are a couple of conflicts that we have. I think maybe one being a travel day or something like that. Because I'm not quite sure what the schedule is, but it doesn't quite shake out how I would really truly like those 2 or 3 days in between games to be. But that's all right. We'll still get better and find ways to work on stuff that we need to.
What would be like the next thing if you had a day of practice that you would like to get?
I would love to have a contact practice to talk about post double teams because we're getting double teamed in the post quite a bit. I would like to have a contact practice so we can clean up our execution in our early offense or our early flow. And that entails everything from setting screens to making solid cuts to making reads without having to make a play call from the bench or a play call on the floor. And then defensively, just to be able to clean up our shows and our downs on the side and sometimes our post double team, whether we're double teaming against a small or a big. I'd like to be able to do that too.
So is that penciled in for like March, basically the next time you guys have the free day?
No. You know what? Well, the contact it's not in practice won't happen for a while. I don't know when that's going to happen. Like, in a normal environment, you play 4 games in 5 nights. The guys deserve a day off somewhere in some shape or form. But just like probably most teams. At least I don't feel like I can give it to them because we have so much to learn. And so we came in and I had a plan to practice, but I got guys banged up, guys are tired, and so we were on the floor for a limited amount of time, and then we went and we watched tape for a while.
How much do you think over that? I mean, it's a little like the NFL almost this year, where strength of schedule is going to play a factor that it doesn't normally. The quirks of the schedule as the season goes on. How much do you think that's going to play an impact on where teams finish?
That's a good question. I haven't thought of it that way. There's so many games that I think at the end of the day, the playoff teams will be in the playoffs. But now, will the best team be first? There's a good chance that won't happen. But if you belong in the playoffs, I truly believe that you'll be in the playoffs at the end of the season because there are enough games to kind of work its way out to get there, even though it's a funky season.
Big picture.